Silk Sonic.
All right, y'all. I need to do this. I wanted to do this. I'm looking forward to doing this. My name is Ato. I did a review to Leave the Door Open when it came out a couple months ago. And that track got me so hype. It got me, you know what? To tell you the truth, I fell in love with music again with that track. We're talking about Silk Sonic and the album that just dropped yesterday. And since the album dropped exactly midnight, I've had this music, this album on repeat nonstop. The last time I was really so hyped about a project like this must have been when one of the greats were alive, like Michael Jackson or Prince. Since then, I kind of fell out of love with music. Although we have people like Beyonce, we have a couple of other cats out there, but mainly music went into a direction where I personally didn't feel a connection to really be interested in it for various reasons. If it was like the overzealing or overbearing auto-tune era that we are currently also in, or just music that I simply didn't understand. And I am from an era where I grew up on Commodores, the Jacksons. My parents listened to Earth, Wind and Fire. They listened to Kool and the Gang. They listened to the Temptations. They listened to Isaac Hayes. So we're talking about Motown, we're talking about Philly. And when Leave the Door Open dropped a couple of months ago, it just sucked me into this thing that they were creating. And since that moment of time, I've been waiting for an album to drop. I remember, because I did a review of Leave the Door Open, that I said back then that was going to be the song of the year. I still believe that, because that song is perfection. We have two of the greats collabing, blessed by Bootsy Collins. That's a force I personally have never witnessed. It is something that I am so looking forward to sharing with you. I would say I'm going to get dressed, because this is a date that I'm having with you to introduce or to do this album review of Silk Sonic, An Evening with Silk Sonic. So without further ado, let me just get my drip on, maybe get something to drink, and then we will do this. We will do this. Until then, give me a second and I'll be right there. Okay, so I got the drip, and before we start An Evening with Silk Sonic, you know, it has to be the silk, the velvet, the crushed silk or the velvet drip. Got myself some wine, and let's get it on. And let me just set it up. We're gonna start with the first song of the album, which is Leave the Door Open. And for Those who know it, sing along.
To be you. Unless you like. If you smoke, what you smoke? I got the haze. And if you're hungry, girl, I got the lace. Oh, baby, don't keep me waiting. There's so much love we could be making. I'm talking kissing, cuddling, rose petals in the bathtub. Girl, it's jumping and bubbling. I am playing no games. And the word that I say is coming straight from the heart.
Enough has been said about this song, but we can even add more to it. I mean, like I pointed out in the intro, this song is a classic already, okay? And I predict it's gonna be a song of the year. I also said, to me, in my opinion, this is, when it comes to songwriting and producing, this is close to, this is perfection. This is kicking off the album after the intro, and I would like to go to the next song, which is called Fly With Me.
1, 2, and you are Okay, now have you ever been with a place? Take you downtown where they treat you like the name. Take you to the crib when you take it upstate. Jeez, I'ma show you later. Don't need a spatula, everything cake. Extra flavor. Go ahead, spit some rubber on your mashed potatoes. I'm trying to love. If you gon' love me back, you only get what you get. Ain't you ready to that? Look here.
Oh, this is...
You know what I want. I just want what's bad.
They can't disappoint.
Okay, now soup Sunday smooth like a mat. Float like a butterfly on every single track. And the only language that I speak, girl, is back. So once I get this game with you, I can take it back.
Oh, yeah.
1977 Monte Carlo. Hard act to follow. It's showtime, trying to boo you up like it's the Apollo. You're walking vicious. Let's get down to business. You and me together. Woo, that's something different. Ooh, come on. I don't ask for much. I really don't, girl. I just want what's there. Look at it. I'll bring that fire and desire, baby. All you gotta do is this. All you gotta do is make me happy, baby. I desire.
deserve to be seen with somebody fly as me. Woo! You know what? I feel good because this is good music. This is goofing off. This is funk. This is some true funk from the 70s era. We had this blaxploitation era where you had a lot of stories told by Black people, portrayed by Black people, and that's where this music found its way into the mainstream. I mean, across the ocean to Europe and to Asia and everywhere it went. Of course, Africa. But like I said, I don't think anyone of us has heard something like this take place in 2020, 2021. And Fly Like Me is just a perfect example of their talent. So versatile, so funky, so Bootsilicious. Bootsilicious, we'll call it, I guess, Bootsilicious. But I ain't Bootsilicious, and I'm taking you to the fourth song on the album.
Damn, I don't even know who I was last night. It's just something
Called After Last Night.
you just made me feel. Was it good for you?
What you did when you did what you did. But you did it, girl. See, normally I don't stutter, but you do it to me. Those days are over, baby.
Go on, Andy. Go on, Andy. Hey.
What you do? I think I'm in love with you.
That's a vibe right there, y'all.
Baby, you got to tell me.
Did you hear that? Did you hear his vocals? I mean, not only are the lyrics, the production, and the overall songwriting incredible, but the vocal production so far is just you just see what kind of vocalist we're dealing with. And Bruno, he ain't got nothing to prove no more. And you know what, Andy, after this album, man, he's just not a drummer that sings. He's a singer that can drum. That drums really well. So yeah, let's go on. Let's take it up further. Hey, hey. You know, this album is produced, to me, it's produced like a live show, okay? You got all these drums and all these arrangements going on, and like I say, I mean, I haven't heard it. If you have heard it, please send me evidence. But this song, After Last Night, this is with Thundercat and Bootsy Collins. Shout out to Thundercat and Bootsy Collins. It's just another amazing song that is on the album. I'm skipping to the next song. I just don't want to have any issues with Warner Brothers or something. They're very strict on how we're allowed to share this thing. We're taking it to Smoking Out the Window. That's a song that just dropped recently. I'm infatuated by it.
Wait a minute, this love started out so tender, so sweet. But now she got me smoking out the window. Must have spent 45,000 loving Tiffany's. Oh no! Got a badass kids running from my whole crib like it's Chuck E. Cheese. Put me in the jam with an expert in the UFC. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Just believe this bitch got me paying for it, paying for trips, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist, and here I am all alone, I'm so cold, so cold. You got me out here, smoking out the window. How could she do this to me? How could she do this to me? Just the other night, she was gripping on me tight, screaming Hercules. Got me in the club looking for a new love, somewhere I could please. Baby, why you doing this? Why you doing this to me, girl? Not to be dramatic, I wanna die. This bitch got me paying for rent, paying for trips, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist. Here I am all alone. I'm so cold, I'm so cold. You got me out here, smoking out the window, the Benzo, the Benzo. How could she do this to me? How could you do this?
Now that's a classic. I mean, you and I are able to trust our ears. We just took witness to a classic, okay? Of course, they're goofing off. It's about emotions and all that stuff. Talking trash to each other on the track. This is just amazing music. Arrangement, production-wise. Do I need to mention songwriting-wise again? I mean, hey, this is just out of this world what these guys are doing and what these guys are gifting us with. I mean, we're not only blessed to see their talent blossoming like that. This is like the MVP of MVPs. All-star of all-star teams that has they just dropped a bomb. Yeah, they just dropped a bomb. We're gonna go on with another song called Put On a Smile.
Ain't no shame bad in the rain. Tell her how you
goes out to Flammy back in DC.
I could pretend when I'm out with my friends,
Cheers,
I
girl.
ain't thinking about you. I could pretend like I ain't in my feelings, but that ain't true. Nah, when I called you out your name, that was my ego, my kind of thing. I should be a movie star, the way I play the part, like everything's okay. Oh, not trying to make it love you party. Oh, not trying to everybody. It's all just a night, and I can't have you back. It's not too much, we going crazy. Trying to roll a smile. Trying to fight these tears from crying. But love,
What a song, man. Oh, this is a vibe, y'all. This is just like a soundtrack.
If I could turn back the hands on my rolling, you know I would. I would have spent all my time making sure that my baby good.
Tell him. Tell him.
Trying hard to hide the shame. I know I'm playing a dangerous game, but since you've been gone, I ain't been the same. There's only so much to make a thing. Oh, now I'm trying to figure out what the party. Oh, I'm not playing shots for everybody. It's all just a night, and I can't have you back. Without you, I'll be going crazy. Trying to slow a smile. Trying to find these tears from crying. But Lord knows I'm dying, trying to put on a smile. Baby, I was smiling like a fool. With the only thing was smiling for. Baby, you're the only thing was smiling for.
Modulation. Okay, I'm just sorry that I always have to cut the music off like this, but I mean, this is just simply insane what these guys are presenting us. I mean, there's nothing I can say to make, I don't know, I mean, it speaks out for itself. Put a smile on my face. Personal, one of my favorites on the album. It's gonna be really hard to really do a top 3 because, yeah, they're making it really hard for us, or for me at least, to decide what's my top 3. It will be changing. I remember years ago listening to Michael Jackson's album. He always had like top 3, and then a week later, 2 weeks later into the album, you had a complete different top 3. I guess it's going to be like this on this album too with me. Next song is 777. Go! Hey! Hey!
Let's go.
This is giving me so Open Sesame vibes of Cool the Gang. had to say something. I mean, yo, is this for real? Yes, it is, and it dropped Friday, 12 o'clock. An evening with Bruno Mars. No, an evening with Silk Sonic. Sorry that I left you out, Anderson, because there's no, I am sorry, okay? An evening with Silk Sonic consisted of Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, and put together by Bootsy Collins. This is music, y'all. This is funk. This is really funk. I mentioned before that this gave me like a little bit Open Sesame vibes from Kool and the Gang, but I mean this is just straight up not from this world. We're going into Skate, also one of my favorites. This is like all good. This is like Love Boat. I see Isaac doing his thing.
In a room full of diamonds, you would be $100. If your vibe was a crime, girl, they look your little fine ass up in the tower. The way you move, how you do, ooh, it's like you do it for a living. Do a little spin, do it again. Look like you paid for the win, oh baby. I'm tryna roll, I'm tryna ride.
You know how hard it's not to stand up and dance? The licks. You know the song, you can sing along to it. The bridge to how it just opens up the song is just incredibile. We're at the last song. It's called Blast Off, and so far, I know I'm going to be listening to this album for the next 2-3 months, busting it in the car everywhere I go. Luckily, we have phones, devices, where we can put these songs, the albums on. You know what? I was even thinking. I think I'm gonna get, if this is available on vinyl, because of the cover work and all that stuff that came with back in the day. I'm gonna buy my first vinyl in maybe 30 years. 25 years, I don't know. So this is what I'm gonna do. My first vinyl, by the way, was Earth, Wind and Fire. It was Earth, Wind and Fire. Which album was it? It was with Boogie Wonderland, and After the Love Is Gone was on it, and I still have it somewhere. I got it from a friend of mine who I was very much in love with back in the day, and this for this project, I need to get a vinyl. You know what? I don't even have a record player here, so I will have to get that one too. I was planning to do that for a long time anyway, but this is the perfect occasion for that. Last song, Blast Off. And I'm out, leaving you hopefully with some perfect emotions.
Clouds out going, don't know where we're going, but we're levitating up in this room.
Sing it.
All these colors, just like rainbows in summer, got us smiling like our dreams just came true. Yeah. I took a little something to get here, yeah. I got a little more to be ready. We can have it all. Let's tiptoe to a magical place.
Do you hear this Earth, Wind, and Fire vibe?
And kiss the moon tonight. Watch the world go crazy from outer space. Blast off into the sky. As we're flying, stars are multiplying. But up so high, we be fools to look down. Shapes turn paisley,
Thanks for being by my side while I do this review. I hope I could introduce to you some contemporary, amazing, incredible music from a group called Silk Sonic. Pure soul and R&B, black music. This is black excellence to the core, to its finest. I'm just thankful for this music. I'll be playing this music to everyone that needs to hear it. I'll be playing it to my kids. I'll be playing it. You know what? I can't wait to play it for my mother, for my siblings, brothers and sisters, because I mean we all grew up in that same environment, and I'm just curious on what their stance is. This is just giving me positive emotions, and that's what music was designed for. I remember the first days of hip hop. It was all about party. It was all about fun. Somehow, other forces took over it, and we all know how easy it is to sell with negativity. But I also believe, as someone who founded Gentleman's Essentials almost now 9 years ago, that positivity is the key to everything. And I thank you again for, approximately 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I hope I was able to break it down a little bit. I was a little bit hesitant to speak over the music because the music speaks for itself in this case. And I wish y'all a great listening experience to Silk Sonic. If these guys decide to go on tour, I can just urge y'all to get tickets and to experience this outstanding talent and vibe that these guys are gifting us with. Thank you, and peace out.